Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Dallas Cowboys and the Indianapolis Colts. The punter, Jack Fox, to get this one started. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on. Hit. Back to 60.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. They'll couple together a yard there. Applied by Bradley Chubb.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay,
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
ready, go!
Here's a quick pass, caught outright. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. We're going 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offense in a hurry up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Play fake. It's Milton. He finds Pickens left side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Receiver gets it on the handoff. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Just keep on continuing the evolution of the wide receivers as runners. You know, that used to just be a gadget play, Kate. Then you see it more and more between the 20s, and now we're seeing it even in the red zone. Get your playmakers the ball.
We'll hear from the pistol. Makes the tackle. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. 7-5.
Looking in the air here. Left side into the hands of Bourne. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go.
They go play action on first down. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A gain of 15 there. And it'll be first down Colts.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they need to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Second down now. They need 7.
Half the 60. Let's go.
Sticking to the air here. This one's caught. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Right up next to that line to gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Taylor trying to run for this first. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They'll throw it on first and goal. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish off their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
A gain of 21 yards.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line. Running for the first time with the Tennessee rookie. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Milton back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Ready?
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come back here. Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And goes to the hurry up here.
19 Wyatt.
It's a gain of 10.
Buffalo 18. Hurt. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready up.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Escapes the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
18 Rattler. Ready, go.
Throwing it again here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here we go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Milton now on 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to try to throw for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Throws caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by Savon Revel.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They still need 4. 3rd down now after the penalty. Now looking to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Running there full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, 18.
He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They're going to try and throw it here. Next on the crosser. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
They are throwing it again. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And this is going to be Cowboys football. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, so just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. They dodge the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
Go!
3rd and long for him here. Johnson finds the football, complete. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cowboy 80.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
60 back, go.
They'll work against the blitz. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts tie things up at 14.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
And 2:01 on the clock. This is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, Jack. 70 Timberwolves.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get some late points and the lead. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
2nd down carry for Taylor. They pick up a yard. Still need one more, though. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care if you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Pass play coming here. This is a heater going deep. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? That slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen, into the red zone. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie it before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. His return starts at the 5. All right, so he'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Ready? Count. Come on.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. They'll motion him out of the backfield. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Ready?
Here's Milton. That's caught for the first. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Ready, go.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Aubrey puts it through, and they've taken back the lead.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Ready, go.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock up. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Tucker now on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Working on first down. It's his running back. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's going to throw it again. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's going to throw this one. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be first down Colts.
21-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Thrown to the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to and could do some serious damage.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
31, Colts 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick
A quick
off
chance at
for
a redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Back to throw. He's got a man left. He pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Looking quickly here.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts shrinking the lead some in the third. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts cut it to a field goal game.
31, Colts 28. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Brawley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Putting a receiver in motion.
60 Bison. Rig alert. Rig alert. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Looking quickly here.
At the 45-yard line.
3rd down run with Blue. And what a hit there. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying some time right. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's finally caught after a big 3rd down gain, but was one of his teammates caught by an official. We've got a flag down.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one's complete, right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
9 yards.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Ready? Practice it.
He finds Pickens left side. Continuing to turn those legs inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Here we go. Panther 60. Mustang 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he'll go down, and I'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 19, Tiger.
Option give to Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
They'll throw, third and long. That one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They're going for this. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that. 40-yard line.
Colts,
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out,
first and 10 at the
as that'll leave them with
40-yard
just
line.
2 to use the rest of the way.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
From the gun, Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
He's tackled
The only thing
over
I can say
40 yards.
positive about the execution of that play
Brings
is
up
at least he didn't go
second and
backwards.
9.